Okay, let's look at the multiples. The multiples of a number are the results when that number is multiplied by each of the counting numbers. So what are the counting numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Let's look at the multiples of 5 first of all. Multiples of 5 are. So the first one we want is, what's 5 times 1? Is 5. What's 5 times 2? Is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25, and we could go ad infinitum. So we just put 3 dots and close the bracket, which means it keeps going. What are the multiples of 7? 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 3s are 21. 4 7s are 28, and so on. Now, multiples shared by 2 or more numbers are called common multiples. So let's take 2 more numbers. Let's do the multiples of 4. What are they? 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and so on. What are the multiples of 6? 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and we could go on. Okay, so there are the multiples of 4 and 6. Now, we're looking for the common multiples, so it means what numbers are in common. So let's go along. 8, 4, 8, no, they're not in there. 12, oh, there you go, 12's in both groups, so that's common. 24's in both groups, so that's common. And so the first 2 common multiples are 12 and 24. Now there'll be others, but they are our first 2. Now we're looking for the lowest common multiple. It's often called the LCM. And so for these 2 numbers, 12 is the lowest common multiple because it is the smallest number. It is the lowest number in each group. Alright, let's move on to prime numbers. Now the definition of a prime number is that it has no factors except itself and 1. So it has 2 factors only. For example, 11 is a prime number. Why? Because its only factors are 1 and 11. I can't think of any other numbers that will go into it evenly. What are the prime numbers under 20? Let's list them. Under 20. Now, 1 is not a prime number because that only has 1 factor. Each prime number has 2 factors, 1 in itself. So 1, we can't start at 1. 2 is the only even prime number. So 2 is the first one. 3, let's go up. 4, no. 5, yes. 6, no. 7, yes. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, no. 13, 14, no. 15, no. 16, no. 17, 18, and 19. So they are our prime numbers under 20. Now, why isn't 6 a prime number? Because it's got other factors. It's got 1 and 6, but it also has other numbers that will go into it. So it is not a prime number.